Okay, today, we come to straighten up and to talk about what's going on throughout the city and the country and some of the forces that we should deal with. And one of the things we should deal with today is what's happening, what done happen, what will happen in 2015 going to 2016. I think today one of the most critical things we deal with, we're dealing with the lack of help with us doing. One of the things I want to say to you at this hour, most important thing is that the hurting of each other and the breakthrough which we don't get, or we having to deal with the violence that's going on within us. So one of the things is today, as we come here, this is Sunday, this is the 12th of April, 4/12/2015. And we're here at 95th and Jeffrey. And as we talk about things that are taking place, doors that be open and things that to grow. I I don't have my pen with me to write down what I need to write down, but I'm going to share with you some of the quick things that happening that I see that are happening throughout Chicago and the things that we have to deal with from day to day. We got to deal with the reverse of the backlash of the movement. And when we deal with backlash of the movement, is what's really going on and what's working for us today. Psalms 100, number some extraordinary unto the Lord. I believe that we need to make that move to talk to God, for God to listen to us, for us to be able to go to the next level. One of the things I'm praying for a breakthrough for you, for God to heal your body and for God to touch on what doors for you tonight. I know He can do that. When we ask God to do it, He'll do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. I set my bar up high for God to bless you wherever you might be. I want you to get ready for God to open up a door for you today. And God open the door for you. I want to thank you, Dr. Christian, a bright star. I want to thank you that involved in the service today. And we talked about being accountable to doing the work of God. We also talk about opening up doors for God might work for you. I think God can do anything but fail if you just let God in, let God open the door for you. And I want to share that with you that God got a breakthrough for you. God will open the door for you quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm looking for God to touch your body, your mind, and for God open the door for you where you might be blessed, where you go knowing, so on, and flowing in the right direction. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, I will be prophesied 7 years on up to give you a clear thing about prophecy. Uh, the prophecy of 2015 is storm, floods, and natural disasters. And after the natural disaster, we'll be doing some other things, and we'll look for other doors. Some other doors will open up where you might be able to be healed and be delivered, and yokes will be broke for you. And one of the things that we're doing today is opening up a web page or something for God to work for you. And I'm coming to you where you go knowing, so on, and going in the right direction. As I pull the right songs together, the right word together to work, I envision 2016 being a very successful year, a year that, and I like to start 2016 on the 7th month of July, started working towards 2016. And if you begin to do that every year, you find out that you have more money. You got more. You're not worried about much because you already have turned the cycle on trying to go to the next year. wait till December or November, you are behind because you're trying to catch up. We're dealing with the summer solstice now. I mean, heat and drought in the south region area, drought in California, and as I speak now, they have drought up in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, but there will be a loss of forest fires. I'm getting ready. I see a loss of fires in different areas down in the Texas region, uh, the region up in South Dakota region, and the region down around Mississippi and Alabama. I see a great many forest fires that's started by natural disasters, by lightning, chemtrails, and other things that were bringing out. Uh, we had the election in Chicago, and one of the things I would like to say that the election that we seen in Chicago was a breakthrough. But as it was breakthrough, with doors opened up, and also with things that was working. When I looked at the breakthrough in Chicago, I looked and understood that we are playing plantation politics because Ron Manuel had not been honest to black people in the city of Chicago, and he didn't do to get back in because of his financial wealth, the money that was paid to the churches, the money that was paid to individuals, made it that they got him back in because he paid to play. So what I'm saying, the lesson that Martin Luther King taught us, the lesson our ancestors taught us, we haven't learned. We'll rather get somebody else's money to make our own money. So we're back in politics in Chicago. And when I go through politics in Chicago, with Dr. Tillman, she was with the mayor. We had so many people with the mayor. We had the National Baptist Minister Conference. You had the Kojic Church, all the church leaders, LME, CLME, AME, Baptist, they're all black, but with Ron Manuel. Now, Ron Manuel did not treat the black community fair. If you look at the contrast, we paid for pain. The lights, people going to jail, we paid for all that. By us paying for all that, that and the money, $150 a day for people working in the field. Every church, every pastor got from $5,000 to $10,000 in his church. So in that way, we were paid off, and Corey Brooks, Meeks, and other ministers, Thurston, had made the amount if they want to go for the money. And most time they went for the money and left the people out. So here's the example that the people left out again. Enough to make a black man turn black. I think that's what the Palmer used to say. But I just want to say that politics and it will, politics in Chicago, plantation slavery is well in Chicago. This is what I want to say. Plantation, politics, and slavery is well in Chicago. Pay to play is well in Chicago. It seemed like that we set our children back another century. And what happened with us in April the 7th, 1915. Not 1915, 2015. I got to look up 1915 to see what happened. But this is one of the things that happened in Chicago. And it could have been a runoff. It was a runoff, but because of the money and the wealth and the deep connection of Ron Mannion, he got back in office. And he got back in office by the black community. So the black community put him in office. So that's what he should be accountable to. But he wasn't accountable to it the first time. So when I look at Chicago politics, I look at pay to play, and I look at plantation politics. Ron Man's trying to put a chicken in every man's pocket. So he's going to put $100 in every man's pocket. So he's going to put $150 in your pocket. So he had 3,000 people on the side. That 3,000 people. He ran his campaign just like a down south cotton patch. They paid them, get to work out, paid them, come up, paid them, they went out and paid them. So his whole operation was ran like a plantation. There was the underboss, the field boss, the overseer, they always get paid. And then those in the field, they was getting paid. So if he ain't spent $100,000, $200,000, he ain't spent a dime. And some of the big rates, he gave aldermen $50,000, $40,000, $120,000. So he kept on giving because he was setting the tone for him to walk in there. You know, if you got some hungry dogs and you throw some meat down, they gonna fight over the meat and you walk on in. So apparently that's what he did for this campaign for mayor. He paid everybody off and he walked right through the door. Now he's the mayor. And I told him when I prophesied that he didn't supposed to be the mayor, his something had to come up. So he did money magic. Let me say it again. Money magic. You got it, you ain't got it. So Ron Mannion worked money magic. That money magic held people accountable. That money magic made people forget family and time because he was doing money magic. And money magic from all the way from Egypt or all the way from Israel that do the money magic. He did the money magic, got away with it. So I just want you to know what happened to you. Money magic. I mean, you got it, you ain't got it. So money magic is is up and coming in 2016, 2017, 2018. You'll see more money magic with large corporations. They buy, hostile takeover, and dissolve it. They take it over and dissolve it. They get it out of bankruptcy and dissolve it. So we're going to find that from the big banks, the Wall Street is playing money magic with America. They played money magic with Obama. They played money magic with Bush. So they've been playing money magic a while. But playing money magic, what that get, it gets you a false sense of inferiority, but you're not in power. When the money run out, you disappear, and you ain't got nothing. So in Chicago, we do it with money magic. And Ron Manuel won the seat for mayor with money magic again. I just want to share that with you. That was money magic that happened, that opened up in the thing. And that money magic opened up the door. So I want you to get ready for that. And the yoke be broke. Every yoke broke. Every door open. But I want to let you know that as well, what happened in Chicago is a shock to America that this kind of politics go on over 400 years, 450 years slaves came here, shackles and chains in the slave trade, the Atlantic slave trade, and here it is, 2015, blacks sold their vote. And Martin Luther King marched down in Selma to pay the petty bridge for the right to vote. Look at it's been 50 years that was did. In 2015, blacks in Chicago sold their vote to put one man in. So let me say it again. It's been 50 years Dr. King marched in Selma for the right to vote. Now we got the right to vote. We're selling our vote. We're not working together. And this is the consequence you get. Murder, crime, lack of jobs. Veterans come back, no jobs. Can't even go to the doctor to see a doctor. Something got this twisted. Police shooting kids with BB pistols. Nobody said nothing. Man gets shot down in Ferguson. Nobody said nothing. Boy gets shot down in California. Nobody said nothing. So it's twisted because we have not established or landed and declare our healing, our deliverance, that we will not sell our vote. We'll hold our vote for we sell it for $1. And once that mentality, and it's coming, where you can't buy black men or black women, or you can't buy anybody that is connected with the family. The family was sold out. God bless Mother Bacon. God bless Jimmy Lee. God bless all the brothers Gene, Junior, Benny. God bless all them soldiers that stood up and Dr. M.L. Sargent, Mickey Cardwell, and count others I don't know. Chester Robinson, West Side Organization, Kenny Thurston, Al Raby, Dr. M.L. Sargent, Mayor Dunlap, and many count Mount Houston, many other people that died, well, we might have right. Robert Briscoe, League of Labor and Education. There's a lot of things that went on that we do not have privilege to. But I want to say to you today, as I established the League of Labor Education, as we start that and reignite the Crusade of Justice back up, the Dr. King movement back up, the Coalition for United Community Action back up, we're going to get together to bring these organizations together as our ancestors started them, SCLC, SNCC, the Black Panthers, the Black Stone Rangers, the Gangster Disciples, the Devil Disciples, the Blood, the Crips, all these different organizations was vital in the community in order to making the stream flow. They all been cut off, so we are hurting each other. So that's just some of the things that happened. Black Wall Street happened down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because it wasn't a military force. If you set up a business, you got to have your police or your security in order to make sure your establishment work properly and go smoothly. That wasn't done. So in the next venture, as we began to open up new business, we must have our prime military with boots on the ground. I have security there that can be there 24/7 to make sure every facet go smooth. And once that takes place, we can move into making a Chicago, or one Chicago. Chicago is two Chicago, invisible and the visible. Detroit, visible and visible. Los Angeles, visible. We have to bring about a change to make America be one America, not the American for the poor, rich. Rich get richer, poor get poor. We got to have one America united for love, peace, and joy, and to help people that need help. And we're up in Fergusdale, where the tornado was at, 8 of them. We're praying for those families and pray for them. If you want to send them some money, send them a donation. Try to help every way you can. As you do that, God will bless you. They might call you this and that, but know that you are a servant of the King. So being a servant of the King is certain things you got to take in hand. There's certain things you have to do. So I agree that we have come a long way, but in 2015 we got a long ways to go. Chicago is a glaring example of racism, sexism, and pay to play, because there's no reason that ministers took $5,000, $10,000, whatever they took, from Bruce Rauner, from Ron Mannion. They sold the community. They sold out the community, all 50 wards. So we grappling with how to put our place back together, how to open up, how to do the open up to go to the next level. That's what we're working on. That's what we're trying to do. God bless you. This is Bishop Turner. I want to bring this to you. It's time to get up and get out. Get up and get out. What I mean get up and get out, you get up, then you get out. Once you get out, things will work and you get people.